Hello, and welcome to Shadowrun's Returns Let's Play. I am Taloswind, the creator of Jacked Up. Tonight I'll be playing Seattle Nights and Renraku Top Floor. This content was created by Shina to help extend and flesh out some of the game's original content. For those of you who don't know, Shina is a good friend of mine and also is the artist behind the custom portraits in my own game. Seattle as usual, the real feel. With coyote and medbay, and way too much soy caffeine and adrenaline pumping through your veins to take a nap, you decide that the cold, polluted air is exactly what you need. You go out for a stroll in the barrens. The smell of blood hits your nose as soon as you leave the Union. Can't seem to catch a break from death these days. Shina's talked to me beforehand and mentioned that there's a bunch of wiki links and information throughout this content. I'll most likely skip a bunch of that, as if I read it all, my mouth would go completely dry. He's popped in a lot of information here, which allows you to see what's going on here. As you can see, here's a couple dead gangers on the ground, as well as a scene unfolding before us. Don't go near the red flares tremor. It appears to be Dockwagon there, and I might heed that advice, as Dockwagon are some pretty mean customers. I don't really think I can take them on. That guy got run over. And you can look at there's blood all over the windshield there. I guess that's that guy's blood there. There's a nice predator with a smart link here. I'm gonna send that to my stash, as I'm already fairly well equipped with this character. Looks like I got a little too close to the flares here. So I'm going to do a quick restart here and not die to Dockwagon. Or, be right back in a second. Alright, here I am back. So I'm going to keep a fairly wide berth from Dockwagon, but let's see what this lady here has to say. Her military posture and her cold, serious face with a big ass poster of "Don't mess with Dockwagon." Are a big ass poster, yeah. She does exhibit a faint, polite smile as you approach her, but you have the feeling she could switch from a polite conversation to blowing your brains on the sidewalk in a femtosecond if you were to break some of the security protocols of hers. You sense she has already assessed what you're packing and where it's packed. Please move on, chummer. There's nothing to see here. Stay away from the flares. Well, let's see here. Thanks for the warning. I'll keep my distance. Fraggy Dreckhead, I go where I please. That sounds like a bad idea, especially after what just happened. Charisma 4, what happened to the VIP babe? Let's ask that. Maybe you can sniff out a witness. You look resourceful. Well, maybe I can. I'm going to avoid those red flares this time here, but I'm going to show you this here, which is one of the many comlink wiki links that Shina has put in here. So here I'm able to click on here and research Dockwagon, where I can get a presentation on them, as well as history, how their service works and contracts, response teams, a bunch of information. Now, it's a fair too much for me to read here, but I suggest when you go through Shina's content that you read through it. Going back here, this is where our good old buddy died. And there seems to be some dry blood here. So it says that the blood is brown, which makes sense, as it's probably getting a bit older now. Hello, who are you? Ivan. A cheerful and quite noticeably intoxicated dwarf stands proudly next to a sign that says parts, but all you see is a heap of junk and metal scraps. The name's Ivan. Nice to meet you. Heard someone cleared the marketplace of those punkin' lovin' dipshits, and that someone gets my thanks. Well, I guess that was me earlier when I was here with my good buddy, having a mind fart, can't remember his name. That's alright though. Let's see what my responses are. I don't know what you're talking about. I might not. Do you sell anything that someone who walks the shadows could use? Gotta run, we'll speak later. Well, I don't know what he's talking about. Sure I don't. He winks. Well, I want to see what he has to sell here, so let's see if he sells anything for someone that walks the shadows. What, you mean like a flashlight? He laughs. Nah, I was just messing with you. You can get fixed up with a smart link for your SMG, shotgun, or your pistol. If you have 75 Nuyen and the guns that match any of my parts. Well, I don't really have any money on an import, but so thanks, not interested. It is neat that he's added the option to add smart links to your weapons. So I don't think that was in the original content before. Oh, look, Halloweeners. Well, I messed him up earlier, might as well do so again. Shina's mentioned this to me earlier, where when you get close to this combat, you can actually just turn back and avoid them. So if I turn back, let's just test this out here. Exits combat. Halloweeners aren't shooting me. But you know me, I always am looking for a fight here, so let's blow apart some Halloweeners. Gotta love those drums. There's a nice machete. I'm not really sure what I need a machete for, but I'll throw it in my stash anyways. Beretta. I think my gun's a bit better than that. A concussion grenade. Actually, I'll take that concussion grenade. I don't really need a dock wagon kit. Got a nice weapons van down here. I bet you this is a weapon dealer. Pixie. The girl's disguise is sinless. Her weapons van is parked out of sight. She's quite the pretender. She displays a quite charming smile despite her chipped front tooth. She talks to you with a strong East European accent. Hey hun, want a bigger gun? Speak now or ever hold your peace. Interesting, that's kind of funny. Well, show me what you got, Pixie. A lot of stuff. I don't really have money for any of this, but I'm actually gonna sell a couple things I have here. Oh, I can try out Ivan's silencer equipping thing. Here. See if she has anything else to say here. No thanks, I like what I'm packing. Let's see here, what's in these boxes? Ah, jazz, nice. And I'll send it to my stash, use it later. This map's all about exploring, so you want to look around and really kind of get into the whole thing and search, find, you know, what Shina's hidden amongst all the props. Herbs for nerds, a basic medkit. I don't really need that, I got some nice powerful ones with this import, so ignore that for now. Alright, let's go test out Ivan here and see if we can equip that Beretta we found earlier with the smart link. Looks like he has a few different weapons here that I can fit that smart link to, but I guess because it's in my stash I can't access it right now. So let's ignore that and we'll head on out to our main objective to get some coffee. Overall, I really like this idea of using the comm link to kind of flesh out the world of Shadowrun for those that don't know the details of it. Nice little here. Hello, hello. The troll looks friendly enough. Even she looks suddenly tired and frustrated as you walk through the door. Between two drink compartments you notice a muzzle of a Remington 990. Even soy calf joints need insurance policies nowadays. Sorry, Cupcake, no more soy calf. I'm closed. In fact, I was closed like 12 minutes ago, before that weird fancy-ass kid came crashing in, begging me for sanctuary. Sanctuary? Seriously? She chuckles. How do these kids come up with all this dreck? This of all ain't no holy place. Well, let's see here. We got a few options. Well, I'm on it. We'll be out of your face soon. Frack that fugly. She isn't my problem. Fail objective. Okay, I'm out. Fail objective. Well, I don't really want to fail an objective, so I'm on it. Much appreciated, sugar. Well, who are you? Lindsay. The girl is stuttering and shaking. It only takes one look at her to see she belongs in the Baron as much as a silver spoon belongs in a heap of dreck. Her four-figure shoes and her fur collar are covered with blood projections. They're after me. They're all after me. You must help me. She grabs you by the arm, shaking you. Fear has gotten the best of her. Let's see here. Charisma 4. Hey, snap out of it. Get real. Intelligence 4. You're in shock. Now calm down. Calm the frack down and breathe. Or you're a bag full of cats. Just leave me a little. Fail objective. Well, I don't really want to fail the objective, so let's say she's in shock. She calms down and is frowning a little, but at least now you know she can register information and feed some back. Her expression darkens as she remembers what happened. The gangers are dead. Doc Wagon did a fine job at that. You were with that starlet, weren't you? Yes. I was with Jenny, yes. Alright. What the hell is she doing in this neighborhood? Or I got a few fail objectives. You know what? Never mind, I stopped caring. Or I haven't got time for this, sorry. Well, let's not fail an objective and see what else happens here. We were to meet up with a streetwalker to get some background. Jenny wanted to get the real feel of the Lowlands, as she would call it. So I guess she's doing some research into a part. She was going to play a hooker on Trivet Show. Between you and me, I still don't know what she did it. If she did it for the adrenaline shoot, or out of dedication for the role in her career. What a stupid idea. I told her from the start. Well, let's see here. I guess you got the real feel alright. You can head back to where it happened, get Doc Wagon to exfiltrate you. Or you can go to the seamstress unit for a few footsteps and call a cab. It seems there's another repeat here, but there's a job involved. Here's my comlink info. If she survives, she may want to get some score settled with some hooker. If you see what I mean. Well, I don't really see what you mean, but job's good, so let's do that. Thanks. Alright, well I guess I can't get my soy calf, so let's head out into the night. Head back to the Union. That should be pretty simple. So let's run over to the Union. I did this once before. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to speed things up a little bit to 1.5 times to kind of just speed up the run speed. Get through the map a bit faster for the Let's Play. Move on to test Seattle Nights 2. Yeah, I will move on to Seattle Nights 2. David Fry 3 is currently working on the blood sample. In the meantime, you find yourself desperate, need a decent soy calf. Not the mud that's served in the Union. You decide to head to Flora's soy calf joint. Never really got a taste for soy calf before, but hey, must be better than that direct, right? Alright, back into Seattle. So immediately I notice that the scene's changed. There's a couple bums here hanging out. Bickering, it seems. Did a pretty good job of cleaning up the streets. That looks like Samus blood's gone. See if there's anything over there for me. No, nothing there. I guess the rain washed it away. Hello, hello. Ivan. Hey, chummer, what do you need? Oh, I need a smart link. Don't really have a gun for it. Alright. For you. Bebop. Hey there, chummer. Want to spice up your life a notch? Drug dealer. Oh great, hook me up. I love drugs. Well, out of all the drugs, I have to say my favorite's jazz. Love that bonus AP, so I'll pick up a couple of those. And I'll swap one of them for this here. She still wants me to have fun with her, but I'm a little busy. It looks like there's a nice research here about the UNIS Poly Club and goblinization. For those of you that don't know, the Poly Club's kind of racist amongst other racist against dwarves and elves and anybody that's not human. And goblinization is more of generally what happened to everybody. And there's objectives completed for reading this stuff, so that's kind of neat. So I want to complete some objectives, so I'll click on these. There's a fair bit there, so I'm going to definitely skip those wiki entries. What's this here? A med kit. I'll send that to my stash. Might need it later. Hello, hello. Oh, looks like I found some Humanist Poly Club members. This is what happens when you're racist. You get shot by a dwarf. What's this? High quality vodka bottle. An opened high quality vodka bottle could help a great deal befriending a Russian lady, or get you seriously fracked over when all this mess is over. Well, if I know any Russian ladies, maybe I'll put that to good use. Let's see if there's anybody up here. Doesn't look like it. Don't see any more little tooltips. But what's this here? Azeknology. More wiki stuff. I'll skip that for now, but I do suggest you guys give it a good read. Once again, I don't want to get my mouth going all dry reading way too much, so let's just talk to Pixie here instead. Hey there, Charmer, want more firepower? I only just noticed that you always use rhymes, Pixie. What's up, Pixie? Show me your rack. Intelligence 4. Your ex-military Pixie? Well, say I noticed it. Just noticed that she rhymes. Well noticed. I got more customers looking when I did, and got smiling most of those who didn't. Win-win, right? So what's shiny in your inventory? You're one of a kind. You're a nutcase. Well, what's shiny in her inventory? She smirks, obviously amused. You wouldn't make fun of a girl with enough guns in her van to start a civil war, would you? Probably not a good idea. Well, she has a bunch of weapons here. I don't really need any, so let's skip that and talk to her again. So what happens when I ask her to show me her rack? She bites her bottom lip. I love it when you talk dirty. Nice. Weapon rack, gotcha. Intelligence 4. You ex-military, Pixie? She's obviously surprised. She assesses you with a blue, spine-chilling stare, then smiles. No, not military. Something I cannot pronounce? Maybe it's Russian? Special task unit. This stays between you and me, understood? Oh my, you get hotter by the minute. Yeah, sure, let's be flirtatious. She displays a predatory grin. Hold on to that thought. It might just keep you alive long enough for it to happen. Ooh, touche. Well, I'm really here for some coffee, so let's go get some of that. Hey there, best lithograph you got. It's on the bar, sugar. Well, I guess it's right there. So I'll drink my coffee and continue. Seattle as usual, acid rain. Celius Forsberg was nothing but a broken puppet, who dreamt himself remade. It's time to follow the strings and go after the puppeteer behind this whole mess. But first things first, let's finish this hot cup of soy calf. Gotta have that soy calf. Really, man, that's some weird ass trick. Sure is. Still can't wrap my mind around it. Your comlink rings. Sorry, office call. I'll take this over there. Thanks for the coffee. You're welcome, sugar. Jenny. Oh, sorry if I'm calling a bad moment. Jenny gave me your number. Oh, it's fine. You look better than when I first saw you. I was lucky I had good doctors. Look, I'm calling you to thank you for finding Lindsay. I would be lost without her. She has grown to be way more than a simple assistant to me, and also to take you up on that offer to set the score straight. Nothing like a woman's wrath, eh? I had second thoughts since then, Jenny. It was a bad idea. I'm not a contract killer, glad to see you both are safe and sound, though take care. It was in the heat of the moment. That is off the table for now, sorry. Well, I like jobs, so let's say that. Indeed, I would like you to track down that tramp and give her what she deserves. No more, no less. I want to hire you, and I'm prepared to pay 1,200 Nuyen. Oh, 1,200 Nuyen. I'll take that job. Good, then. Fine, Tara Lynn. Do what you do. Take pictures, comlink them to me, and you'll get paid. Will do. Let's head on out into the night. I feel like I could use some soy calf now. Where's Pixie? Well, there's a van here. So she has her base weapons again. I'll come bug her later. Whatever this is. Jade. Hey there, looking for a nice time, honey. I'm looking for intel. What about the whereabouts of Tara Lynn? Look, hun, if I start grassing up people, someone will cap me. Sorry, whoop. I'll wind up dead in some dumpster. Well, cap my sorry whoop, and I'll wind up in some dumpster. Make it worth my while, and I'll see what I can do. Well, apparently I don't have the strength or charisma for this, but I'll give her some caps. Candy was her friend. She'll know where she's hiding. Find Candy, twist her arm a little, and she'll sing. Find Candy, and you'll find Tara Lynn. Thanks, you've been very helpful. Well, who's Candy? Are you Candy over here? I guess not. Well, let's look around and see if we can find a Candy. Maybe you're Candy? No, that's Bebop. I don't really need drugs, I still got some from before. You old troll, Dreckhead. Guess they're bickering a little bit over there. A little ad about NERPs there. Here's Ivan, maybe he knows where this Candy is. Nope, still trying to sell me that smart link. Oh, what's this? Kano, you'll be protected. There are big perks when you're working under me. Frack off, you creep. I told you already, I'm independent. Well, that's Candy. Sorry, did you actually think I was giving you a choice? I'll frack you up, you know I will. Wow, this might be a good opportunity to get in good with Candy. Okay, that's enough. The lady told you to go slot yourself. Be on your way or I'll capture sorry whoop. The lady said no, you retired cave dweller. No, beat it, I need to talk to her. Well, I'll threaten to cap him. Frack, you dreckhead. Who do you think you are? His hand reaches to his holster. Adios, loser. Indeed, adios, loser. Caddy, thanks. He's a real pain. I suppose I owe you. She takes a very sexy posture and beats her lashes. Well, that's not really what I'm interested here. I want some information. You candy, right? Maybe you can reward me in another way. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, kind of thing. No, eventually I'd rather intel. You're candy, right? I'll do the scratch back thing. That seems to be more my style. What you need. Where's Tarlin? I suppose now you save my whoop, I have no choice. It's about that VIP girl, right? That's right. I knew someone would end up looking. That's why I took my distance. Smart move. So where is she? She sighs. She's in the building next door, around the corner. Head back to Flora's joint. She's got herself a ganger boyfriend, probably to protect herself. You can expect he won't let you barge in and pop his squeeze. Right. Well, I guess that's where I'm going, so let's head on in. A bunch of gangers here. Cover for the RB dash. I don't even really need my drone with this guy. It's getting a little tougher. Let's get the drone going. Let's double click stops it from happening. These drones are so overpowered, it's not even funny. Still in combat, so I guess there's more fighting to be done. Let's turn off my drone for now. I'll wait on to control them both. What's in here? The best of Chbosky. I guess that's a musician of sorts. I got an optional quest to give that to Pixie. I might do that. This is your house. Maybe. It's my place though. This nice little map here. Holes all over the place. Tarlin. Tarlin is in tears. Mascara's running down her face. She looks pretty much like any low-end pro, with the exception that those bloodstains. 1,200 Nuyen stilettos. Oh, of those bloodstained 1,200 Nuyen stilettos. Who are you? Leave me alone, I beg you. I bet Jenny begged too. Time to take out the trash. Nothing personal. Close them eyes, sweetheart. Justice awaits. You had this coming. I really do hope you didn't do Jenny over those stiletto shoes. Remain silent and kill her. I'll let you go. No, I'm just gonna be quiet and kill her. That picture, some jazz here. I'll take that and send it up to my stash. And we got one optional quest left, and that's to go give this stuff to Pixie. So let's do that. Alright, here we are. Pixie. Hey runner, what can I do you for? Well, there's a couple options here, romance and friendship. So the first user-generated contents actually have a romance option, or friendship there, now that I think about it. I found this vodka bottle in this Russian record. I was hoping we could share a special moment, or I found this vodka bottle and this Russian record. You can find them handy if you ever get so homesick. Let's do the romance option, sure. She smiles. Okay, sounds like a plan. Get in the van. Don't tread on the RPG. That'd be bad. Is my head up against a fracking landmine? Technically it's a claymore. Relax, it's disarmed, I think. You think? Shut up and kiss me. Well, that was tons of fun. We should make that a habit. That we should. Well, I think this is the end of the Seattle Nights, but there is one more content I'll run through, and that will be Shinra's Renraku run through, the top floor of Renraku. So hold up a minute and I'll load that content. So here we are, about to start up the second user-generated content by Shina, top floor of Renraku Secret Labs. Now this content's not available yet on Steam, but Shina's given me a sneak peek at the content here. So, Secret Lab Floor 1. Finding a secret lab entrance is no tea party, even when with indications. After searching through a number of squad-like back alleys for a while, you stumble across a quiet and crowded parking lot for what appeared to be a defaced vacant building. As you go down the poorly lit ramp, a familiar stench of urine and some decomposing animal shoots up your nostrils, and for better or for worse, pulls you out of your thoughts. You're readying your weapons, muffling the sounds as you counter the echoing acoustics of the strike hole. You know, breaking into a corporation's secret facility is a whole new level of crazy. Right. Well, I get the option of hiring a team here. Sadly, I don't have any money, but my Decker rigger here is pretty powerful on his own, so I think I'll be okay. So here we are. Suppression level 1. I'll send that into my stash. Might be useful. This guy's giving it to me right away. Starting off in tactical mode, which means there's probably a fair bit of combat on this map. Hello, what do we have here? Damn track. Damn infections like pissing razor blades. That it is. That's a bit worse. What do we got here? Secure card. Jack point. Let's go check that out. So I get a jack in here. And luckily I have 2 suppressions, so I'm going to try using those. Grab a few of these programs and a few SPs as well, just in case I need them. Nice purple matrix. The colored matrix was actually first designed by Neo, one of his contents. Oh frack. You've entered a trap protected subnet. The only enemy here is the heat. There are 3 types of traps. Tower traps, rectangular printed circuit look that will drain 25 IP and 1 AP. Ouch. Heat traps that increase heat alarm level by 2 and in the matrix and deal 25 IP damage. 4 circles 2 by 2. I guess that's what it looks like there. And last but not least, there's the death traps. That doesn't sound nice. 3 circle lines that increase heat in the matrix by 4 and deal 30 IP and 30 damage to the host. Harsh. It's extremely hard to recover from these. No kidding. Optimize your movements, investigate suspicious dead ends, and do not let ever cut corners and jack out before the heat reaches 100. Well, I don't know about all this. I think I want to test out these traps and see what happens. Ouch. Oh man, I don't got a lot of room for heat here. Shortly after the heat alarm goes off, your lungs and skin, I don't know what happened there, but it seems like there's poison gas all over the place. Alarms go on and off. So, note to any of those that are playing, do not let your heat reach a max. Now due to this, I'm probably going to have to reload through the editor, so give me a quick second here. Alright. So, Do not let heat reach the alarm stage. Gotcha. Go get that key card again. Almost feel sorry for this guy, putting him out of his misery at least. So let's hack back into the Matrix and see what's going on here. Well, that whole heat thing, I'll definitely use both suppressions. I don't know if I need any of those, since it did say that the only enemy is the heat. So first thing I'm going to do is start popping these suppressions to give myself a bit extra edge here. Both cool down. No cheating for me apparently. There's something weird going with that node there. Glitch port, you'll have to find a way to fix it. I guess I can't go through that way, so there's only one option. I gotta watch out for these things on the ground. Oh frack. Right. Traps again. What's this? Use a dissipator and lose 4 heat. Well, that's handy. Gotta be a little careful here, it looks like. Ah, crap. Did mention that I shouldn't be cutting corners, so. Matrix port debug. I bet you that fixes that door from before. Run some debug protocol. Looks like a dead end. Oh no, this is interesting. Ow. That's pretty cool. I gotta watch out for these things on the ground as well. I guess I ran out of turn there. Dropped AP. Ouch. Only one left. I'm gonna patch myself up a bit, and these traps are taking their toll on me. Oh shit. Doing a great job dodging these, by the way. Good thing I healed. That's all I gotta say about that. Heat's starting to rise, so let's use this suppression again to drop things down a bit. Still very high though. Looks like you gotta be really careful going through here so your heat doesn't rise up. That's one of those cooler things. Let's go and check that out. Probably should have been a bit more careful running to that. Personal security card node. Let's check that out. Renraku Security Personnel Management. Welcome. Please insert Lone Star personnel card. Well, I got a card. Let's slide that through the console reader. Access granted. Welcome, Agent Stevens J. I guess it's the guy I killed. Officer's note. Remember to keep your security card on you at all times. If you fail to comply, automated systems and turrets will painfully terminate your contract. Well, Officer rank confirmed. Let's review active personnel. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Revoke all active personnel security cards. Turrets will turn hostile towards lower star agents and remain hostile towards Shadowrunners. Interesting. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Something's going on. I kind of want an emergency jack out, but at the same time, if there's fighting going on, I don't really want to lose in a couple turns. Oh no. So that burnt me pretty good. Let's jack out here and find out what's going on. Fighting the turrets in there. Sounds like a good time to join in. Well, this is the scene. I got a lot of guys all grouped up. Some turrets. I really love this about the drones is disarm ability, so I'm going to try and disarm a couple of them. That didn't really work. Oh jeez, that could have hurt a lot. Luckily they all missed. These guys look pretty tough. I'm gonna have to focus fire on them to take them out. Maybe not so much. Good job taking out that turret for me. Well, looks like I took them all out. Not a bad little combat mission, I just have to say. I found the secret lab entrance. So, to me, that looks like the very end of this run here. But all in all, pretty cool ideas. I like that whole Matrix scene. The traps in the Matrix, you know, it's an awesome idea for sure. So yeah, thanks Shina for this awesome content. I had a lot of fun playing through it, and look forward to what you're creating in the future.